Are the best things in life really free? Well, in Rome, they certainly are. In fact, many of the best sites and things to do and see in Rome will cost you nothing. In this video, I'm going to share with you 21 great things to do in Rome for absolutely free. I've got lots to talk about. Let's get started. Of all things that there are to see and do in Rome, whether they're paid or free, our favorite thing is to take a walk in Aqueduct Park. You want to hop on the A line heading towards Antica, but you're going to exit at a station called Subaugusta. From there, the GPS will guide you into Aqueduct Park, where you get to walk along Rome's ancient aqueducts. These aqueducts are well over 2,000 years old. It's an incredible park. This park is loved by Romans. For some reason, it seems to be hidden from most tourists. Very few tourists actually make it out there. But trust me, it'll be an evening you will not forget. Getting there in the evening is the best time to visit the park. You get to see the sunset over the aqueducts. It's just very peaceful, beautiful beyond imagination. Along the way, you're also going to come across a nice restaurant right there in the park. The GPS will take you right past it. You can go grab a meal there. You can even stop in and just get ice cream or, a gelato, aranciata, something to drink. But it's a great pit stop before heading back to another station called Porta Furba, which is, the GPS will take you to it so you don't have to worry about getting lost, where you can hop back on the metro, head back to Termini, making this, I promise you, one of the most memorable days you'll have in Rome. When you're in Rome, you can take part in a tradition that's been going on for more than 200 years. Every day at noon, they fire a cannon. This tradition started in 1847. The cannon was fired from Castel Sant'Angelo in an effort to synchronize all the bells in the city. In 1904, that cannon was actually moved to Piazza Gianicolo, where today it continues to be fired off every day at noon. Piazza Gianicolo is located just above the Trastevere neighborhood, maybe a 10 to 15 minute walk from Piazza Trilussa. So head up there, check out the firing of the cannon every day at noon. Be sure to check out our travel guide. It has interactive maps to some of the best food in Rome, a 70+ page PDF, and hours of helpful video. I'll put a link to it in the description with a discount code where you can pick it all up for right around $20. Another one of the top things to do in Rome is also free. It is to walk down Via Appia Antica. It's Rome's oldest road. In fact, it's one of the oldest surviving roads in the entire world. Along the walk, you'll see tons of statues and ruins, castles, lookout points, just all kinds of interesting artifacts along Via Appia Antica. It actually runs for quite a few kilometers or miles, but you can walk the amount that you're comfortable with walking. It's a fantastic day. Head out to Via Appia Antica and walk its road, the via there. It's an incredible experience. Don't miss it. If you're visiting Via Appia Antica or the catacombs, be sure to visit Circus Maxentius. It's a great huge circus similar to Circus Maximus that is over in the city center, but this one was built afterwards and it's impressive. Let me tell you, way more impressive than Circus Maximus is Circus Maxentius. This one still has lots of the ruins you can go explore. Super fun, it's free to do. It's located very close to the catacombs of San Sebastian and right there on Via Appia Antica. Did you know that Rome actually has the actual stairs that Jesus walked up when he went to meet Pontius Pilate before he was crucified? Yes, they're located in Rome, and you can also walk up those stairs. But get this, you have to walk them on your knees. It's free, but you're going to pay the price. Your knees may be a little bit sore. Definitely take the opportunity to walk up the holy stairs in Rome. They're located also off the metro. You just hop on the metro, head towards the San Giovanni metro station. It's also on the A line, and from there it's a short, maybe 200-300 meters to the holy stairs. When you're stressed out and need a break from all of the noise, the crowds, the stress of the streets above, head down to Tiber River. Along Tiber River there's a bike trail. It's also a walking trail. You can go down there and really escape Rome, even though you're just maybe 40, 50, 60 feet below the surface of the streets. You can go down there and just walk along the Tiber. It's very peaceful, and it is a great escape from all the noise and congestion above. Few people make it down to the Tiber, but trust me, it's a fun thing to do, it's free to do, and it's quite relaxing. Another fun, free thing to do in Rome is to catch a sunset. Rome was originally built on 7 hills, so there's plenty of great vistas. Some of my favorite places to catch a sunset are Piazza del Pincio in Villa Borghese, Garden of the Oranges over by Circus Maximus, Piazza Garibaldi just above Trastevere, and there's one lesser known place where you can get a great view. It's actually right there at Capitoline Hill. It's in the Capitol Museum. You don't have to actually pay to go into the museum. There's a side entrance where you can go up some stairs, go into the restaurant there, and they have a huge terrace overlooking Rome, and from there you get great views, great sunsets of Rome. And it's really not that crowded, so be sure to visit one of those places or more and catch a sunset while you're in Rome. A visit to Rome isn't complete without a visit to Vatican City, and St. Peter's Basilica is free to visit, but everybody visiting will have to go through security, and that's where there's a big line. So if you get there when it first opens at 7 a.m., you can essentially walk right through. You go through security in under 5 or 10 minutes, and then you can go visit St. Peter's Basilica. While you're at St. Peter's Basilica, I do recommend you upgrade it a little bit, spend a little bit of money here. For 10 extra euros, you can climb to the top of St. Peter's Dome. That opens up at 8 a.m. So just remember, if you get there by 8 a.m., the lines to get into the dome or up the dome will be very short. So get there early, avoid the lines, and have a great time visiting St. Peter's Basilica and its dome. Another real fun thing to do while you're in Rome is to visit the Spanish Steps. Now, most people are going to visit the Spanish Steps at some point. In fact, most people visit it when it's super crowded. So what I recommend you do one morning at sunrise, head over to the Spanish Steps, 6, 7 in the morning before it gets crowded. Jog to the top of the steps, check out the view. It's incredible being there when there's just 2 or 3 people at the Spanish Steps. But it is something everybody needs to do at one point while you're in Rome, is visit the Spanish Steps. But it is best to do that early in the morning and have that experience that you'll remember. So visit the Spanish Steps. It's free. Visit in the morning. It's best. Another must-do while you're in Rome is to visit the other 3 papal basilicas. St. Peter's is one of the papal basilicas, but there are 3 others, and they're all located in Rome. There is La Basilica di Santa Maria Maggiore, located right near the Termini train station. There's St. John, Lateran, and St. Paul outside the wall. All these basilicas are free to visit, and I think you'll find them very, very interesting. Circus Maximus is where they used to hold the chariot races, so be sure to visit Circus Maximus. Maybe take a jog. There's actually the track, it's still there today. You can walk or jog Circus Maximus and feel like a gladiator.
For the best Roman experience, be sure to subscribe to Rosier Roma.
While you're in Rome, it's pretty common to run into street performers. But there's no place better than Piazza Trilussa. Piazza Trilussa is located in Trastevere, right along the Tiber River. Each evening, street performers come out there to perform and entertain the crowds. So while you're in Rome one evening, be sure to head over to Piazza Trilussa and catch a free concert.
And it's been the woman of many oh boy, and God I know I'm what. Lo so perché sei qui e guardi verso me.
Every evening throughout Italy, Italians take up Passeggiata. They love to take evening walks before dinner. And in Rome, Rome's a big city, there's just not one location to take a walk, there are several. But one of the more famous places to take a walk in the evening is down Via del Corso. So when you're in Rome, be sure to participate in a tradition that's been going on for probably thousands of years, certainly hundreds of years, La Passeggiata. Most people do not associate Rome with a walk on the beach, but believe it or not, you can walk on the beach. It's really pretty simple. You just head over to the Pyramid metro station, and from there there's trains that will take you to Ostia. It's only about 25-minute, maybe 30-minute train ride. The cost is €1.50. You can use the same ticket that you use on the bus.
Me basta sta così all'angoletto di sta strada. Chissà se dormi qui, domani non mi inventi un'altra vita.
Head out to Ostia, and from there, once you're at the train station, it's just a short 5, maybe 10-minute walk to the beach. And taking a walk along the beach in Rome, sort of Rome, is really quite enjoyable, and it's free. Rome has one of the most beautiful squares in all of Italy. It's called Piazza Navona. Just going and hanging out in Piazza Navona is a great experience. What I suggest you do is go grab some tiramisu over at Two Sizes or a gelato over at the Frigidarium. It's just around the corner from the piazza. Then you can go out to the piazza, enjoy your gelato, your tiramisu, and just enjoy the atmosphere of Piazza Navona. The best time to visit Piazza Navona is really any time, but especially in the evenings when there's lots of artists out there. And street performers. It's just a great atmosphere to chill and relax in Piazza Navona. Another great idea for you is to enjoy lunch on the steps right in front of the Pantheon. In the area there are pizzerias, sandwich shops, lots of street food that you can purchase and bring to the steps. Enjoy your lunch right there, sitting on the steps, enjoying an incredible view of the Pantheon. It's an experience you'll probably remember for a long, long time, and I think you'll really enjoy it. When you're in Rome, do you want to do something a bit unusual, maybe even a little bit creepy, but super interesting? Visit the Cemetery of Verano. It's located in Rome, not too far from the Termini train station. This cemetery is huge, and if you've never been to a cemetery in Italy, This is a great one to go visit. It even has its own spook alley.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Another fantastic thing to do in Rome is to visit Villa Borghese. Villa Borghese is on the A line, the Metro A line. You hop off at the Flaminio exit. From there, it's like a 5-minute walk. The park is huge. It's a great day just to go explore the park. But I do recommend you upgrade the walk to a buggy ride. For about 20 euros, you can rent a buggy, a 2 or 4 person buggy, and cruise the park. You're gonna love Villa Borghese. Another real fun thing to do when you're in Rome is to visit an outdoor market. The oldest outdoor market in all of Rome is called Campo dei Fiori. It runs every day from early in the morning till around 4 or 5 in the afternoon. So it's an all-day event every day of the year. Head out to Campo dei Fiori, check out the open market. It's a little bit touristy, but it's still a tradition that's been going on for more than 100 years. So it's definitely worth your time. In addition to that, there's a special market every Sunday called La Porta Portese Market, where 700 plus vendors come into town and they cover the streets there in that area. Tons of stuff to check out, purchase, bargains galore. So whether you're visiting Porta Portese or simply going to Campo dei Fiori, visiting an open market in Rome is actually a great fun thing to do, and it's mostly free. Depending on what you purchase.
Kind of cute.
While you're in Rome, at some point you need to walk down Via of the Imperial Forum. Via of the Imperial Forum runs from Piazza Venezia all the way to the Colosseum. The road is typically closed to traffic, so it makes it a great pedestrian street. There might be a few taxis or buses, but for the most part, it's a peaceful walk. You get to walk along and check out the Roman forums. It's spectacular any time of day. I particularly like going there in the evening as the sun's setting. I just find it stunning as the lights start to turn on the various forums. And yeah, it's quite a sight to see and quite an experience. Be sure to walk down Via of the Imperial Forum. About 10 years ago, I took my son to Rome, Italy for his graduation present. We got there the very next day. We hadn't slept well because of the time change and the jet lag. We woke up around 2:30 in the morning wondering what to do. I suggested let's head out and check out Trevi Fountain. So we did that. We arrived right around 3 in the morning. When we were there, I was expecting to be the only one at Trevi Fountain, but apparently there's a lot of other people that can't sleep, and we're at Trevi Fountain, but not tons, maybe 20, 30 other people. But the experience itself was very memorable. To this day, I remember it. And at that time, I wasn't taking pictures, so I don't have any pictures of it. But trust me, if you want to create a very memorable experience in front of Trevi Fountain, try going there around 3 in the morning. My favorite time in Rome is actually early in the morning, even before sunrise. There are so many great things to do, but one of them you ought to consider doing is head over to the Campidoglio right there at Capitoline Hill. There's a perch where you can look over the Roman Forum. There you can catch the sunrise over the Roman Forum. It's an incredible experience. Definitely take the time one morning, head over there and check it out for yourself. The best things in Rome really are free.
For the best Roman experience, be sure to subscribe to Rosier Roma.